look into chapters 17 through 19 of the book of Leviticus. We can often overlook these passages or want to skip past them because they are filled with rules. However, reading these chapters gives us an idea of what God wants us to do. The heart behind these rules is protecting His people from physical, mental, sexual, and spiritual decay. These chapters make up the holiness section of Leviticus. What does it mean to worship properly and to live our lives in step with God? Lots to look at, so let's go. Leviticus chapter 17 begins with rules meant to draw the Israelites into worship at the temple. There's also a warning showing that the Israelites at this time were worshiping a false god. So God begins to give the Israelites rules to keep them from pagan worship. The first of these rules is to keep from eating blood. This rule goes all the way back to Genesis chapter 9 verses 2 through 4. And it doesn't mean that you can't eat a rare steak, just that you must allow the life blood to leave the creature before you consume it. Leviticus chapter 18 begins with God warning the Israelites to only follow God and to run away from the idols of the lands that they would inherit. The next is a specific warning against pagan practices of incest, a harsh reminder not to interbreed with your relatives. Then there are guides for sexual intimacy, and then warnings about the practices that defile the body. This is then expanded upon from verses 24 through 30, making sure that detestable practices are warned against. In chapter 19, the laws on holiness are given, and the main theme of Leviticus is stated: be holy as I am holy. The rest of chapter 19 is a deep dive into two distinct law groups. First, honor other people, which includes respecting your father and mother, keeping the Sabbaths, not partaking in idol worship, offering proper sacrifices, properly harvesting, not stealing or lying, and not swearing oaths in God's name, not harming your neighbor or hating him, and not bearing a grudge, but loving others. At verse 19, we find out that the Israelites are also set apart as we get rules related to the things that they own. Do not crossbreed. Keeping the holy ways was important, and crossbreeding allowed for sin to enter and for the perfect to be soiled by human intervention. There are rules against sexual matters. Then rules around ecology. Rules about avoiding idolatry, honoring the Sabbath, respecting elders, treating foreigners with respect, and being honest in your economics. These rules, and the ones that we are going to go through in Leviticus chapter 20, are there to protect God's chosen people and for them to be holy as God is holy. And this is everything that we can learn as we take